I'm smoking on grapes. I put on for my city, there's no way you can hate. And the money so sweet, I be calling it K. With the emperor status, they screaming K9. They be knocking my hustle, I stay on my grind.
Hey, what's up Team K9? Back in the video, you guys. And today I'm going to be going over 3 important steps on how you can become a bodybuilder. And these 3 things you need to have down before you even consider, becoming a bodybuilder, all right? So one of the main things before you even think about even becoming a bodybuilder and stuff like that is you need to just kind of know yourself, you know what I mean? Learn about your mental state and then how everything works with that and how your body responds to everything. I mean everything. I mean stress, working out, everything, because all that's going to be super important. Because one of the things a lot of people don't know about bodybuilding is it's very, very mental, meaning it's super taxing on your mind because you're always, thinking about how your body changing and stuff like that. And you're constantly having other people judge your body. And that can be super, super taxing on your mental state if you're not already trained or prepared for what's coming, okay? I never really had too much problems with that. Most of mine was more with, because I was really big on social media at a very young age. And so I think that's where I had the most problem at. But becoming a bodybuilder, you don't even have to be on social media. So we're not even going to go into that. We're just going to talk about bodybuilding strictly, okay? So having your mindset down, and also with mindset comes discipline, because you have to have discipline. A lot of people don't know how much discipline it actually takes to be a bodybuilder, because some people can't even stick to a diet for a week. Imagine 7 years. You know what I mean? Or even stopping a diet and going back on to a diet. I'm riding to a diet. Yes, sticking to a diet is extremely hard. So you have to make sure you have discipline, all right? And now this discipline is extremely different than, I would say, other types of discipline, because you're always having the urge. When it comes to having financial discipline, you maybe just whenever you go out to a store, you got to make sure you don't buy it impulsively. But when it comes to dieting, you literally have food around you all day, okay? So you have to make sure that you're really tuned into that, all right? And then also, you want to make sure that you don't overdo yourself. So what I mean is and actually this is gonna go into tip 2 as well. So I'm not gonna go too much into this, but you don't want to put too much on your plate, all right? That's all I'm gonna say, because I still want to emphasize more on that on tip 2, okay? But how I was saying for tip 1, mindset is super important, and also knowing that you don't know it all right? And there is professionals and people that's dedicated their whole life into this profession that you would need mentorship and to learn from. Like me, for an example, I've learned from multiple people, multiple different bodybuilders, different personal trainers, different celebrities, different people that I've learned from, to make sure that I have a very good base knowledge of everything, okay? And you never want to stop learning. That's super important, all right? Now, for my second tip, okay, you guys, and that is going to be diet and exercise. So that's what I was saying. I was kind of touching on tip 2 a little bit. But of course, when it comes to bodybuilding, you have to diet and you have to exercise. And that's one thing you have to get down and turn into your everyday life. It's no longer whenever you are playing a sport, working out is like a workout, or it's you have to go to practice. Whenever you're a bodybuilder, that's your life. Excuse me, the same way that you have to go to work every single day, or you have to use the restroom, the gym has to literally become part of your life. Nothing. If someone tries to tell you to skip the gym, you tell them to not go to work, okay? Because it's the same thing. And to be honest, for any wealthy people out there, they know how important health is, and they would not skip the gym. You would not see them. They would get some type of workout and at least running or jogging or jump roping. They will do something because they know how important your physical health is. Because when it comes to any achievements in life, you can't enjoy it if your health isn't on point, because you can die then the next day from a heart attack because you was eating too much cheeseburgers or freaking Cheetos, you know what I mean? And you don't want to be that guy. So make sure that you definitely work out and have that under control. Now, I'm not saying, this is also going into diet. I'm not saying that you can't enjoy junk food, because I love junk food. But it's in moderation, and also you have to still eat healthy. Now, depending on your body type, you might be able to have more than others. Now, how I said, me for an example, because I know people see me doing 1,000-calorie eating challenges, and they're like, how are you able to do all that? And that is because I've actually earned this position. How? Because I've worked my body up to a certain point to where I have enough muscles and everything to actually burn off more calories than I even consume. Like I can do them 1,000 calorie challenges and still lose weight. But believe it or not, okay? Not only because I have a really high metabolism, but also I have a lot of muscles, okay? And muscles burn a lot more calories than fat, okay? So keep all that in mind. So things actually do get better. Like this is a secret a lot of people don't know. If you gain more muscle, you can actually eat a lot more food, and you're actually kind of required to as well. Because believe me, you do not want to be in a deficit unless you're cutting, and then you already know what that's about. So yeah, a tip out there: if you want to eat more food, gain more muscle, because you'll burn more calories. Okay. Now that still doesn't mean that you can't get heart problems and clog up your arteries and stuff like that. So that's why you still have to be careful and drink water and eat healthy the majority of the time. Like you can ask any of my family members. Like I still have my meals packed up inside the refrigerator, planned out, and I eat those. So I may pig out for like 30% of my diet, but the rest of it is literally strict food. Like I'm making sure it's on point. Man, what are you doing, boy? My dog decided that he wanted to get inside the video, so shout out the Canine 2.0. But anyways, like how I was saying though, you guys, diet, and I'm stressing diet so much because to be honest, diet is like 70% of it. Like working out is okay, but diet is like 70% of everything. Like you have to have your diet on point, okay? Now when it comes to working out, like how I said, you have to make it a lifestyle. And you have to actually try, okay? Like you can't go in the gym and just not try, because you're not gonna get no results, especially because you have to progressive overload. So if you go into the gym and you're working hard one day and you don't try, then the next day you're not gonna make no results. You may burn some calories though. So I'm not gonna just be ignorant to the fact that you may be able to burn calories. I'll give y'all that. You may burn some calories, but we're talking about bodybuilding here, okay? And you want to gain muscle, so you have to go harder than the next day, the next day, the next day, the next day. You have to be constantly increasing your intensity, so that way you're bettering your body, you're building your body, literally, okay? It's like if you were inside of a race car, right? If you just stayed at the same speed limit, you're not going to be going faster. You have to keep on pressing down on that pedal so you can go faster and faster and faster and faster. Now imagine this being your body weight. The more you press on that pedal, the bigger you get, the bigger you get, the bigger you get. And this is why you also don't want to go all out whenever you first begin. Like you don't want to be using every single supplement, freaking trying every single formula. But believe me, I've been there and done that. It's like it will work, but you're not going to get the same results as if you just kind of, I'm not even going to go too much into that, because that's going into my personal training, and that's what's going to go into our third tip here, okay, you guys? And that is getting you a personal trainer. I cannot stress this enough. You need a personal trainer, you guys. Like, we don't go out here and get these certifications for no reason. Oh, excuse my language. We don't go out here and get these certifications for no reason. You need to have a personal trainer, especially if you want to be a bodybuilder, okay? Searching on Google and stuff all day is not going to get you 100% there. Like, you need help. If you're not at least getting tips from a personal trainer, go and hire one. I'm a personal trainer. Hire me. I would definitely help you guys out. I also have so many ebooks out there. I literally spent hours and hours and hours writing so many different books. So y'all need to go and buy those, okay? Go and buy those books. Get my personal training. Also, hey, Mama Gaines, be honest. Is it easier to get results inside the gym with a personal trainer? Yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you, Mama Gaines. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. Make sure you like and subscribe. I had to give me an alibi on that because a lot of people, I cannot stress this enough. Like, you need a personal trainer. Like, you need one, okay? So, like how I said, email me down below to get my personal training and also access to my ebooks. I got so many out there for you guys, and I can't wait to share them with you. So, definitely go and check that out and keep making them canine games. Ow!